This is as good as it's gonna get for the day, unfortunately. Um, just wanted to give you an update. Yesterday, um, I had been fishing all day, and after I dropped my uncle off, I was in the car for about 2 minutes, and I felt a feeling like my water broke. I mean, like a warm gush, and I looked down, and it was blood. So I U-turned and went back and called 911 on the way. And an ambulance came and picked me up. Called my husband. He met me at the hospital. It was so much blood. My pants were soaked. Thank God I had on Crocs because it ran down into my shoes. And my aunt, who actually rode in the ambulance with me, threw away my clothes because they were just so wet, so bloody. And after being at the hospital for like an hour, they told us that we miscarried, and they wanted to do an ultrasound just to see. I don't know what they wanted to see, but they told us that we had a miscarriage, and maybe possibly one of the babies made it, but based on the amount of blood, they thought we had a miscarriage. And we went into the ultrasound room, and the ultrasound tech said, "There are your babies, hearts beating, 153 and 147." And I mean, they left us alone after they told us that we had a miscarriage. And my husband and I cried, and and then they took us for the ultrasound, and then we cried again. Like, we could not believe that both babies were still there. And two really strong heartbeats. They were up high. Um, they were up high, and my cervix is closed and thick and everything. So we don't know where that blood came from, but what they keep trying to tell me that was the baby's nestling in, but it wasn't that. It was so much blood clots, and the blood clots were crazy. And but I'll share this with you, and this is my thought. I think that when they did the retrieval, that possibly a blood vessel was broken on the outer layer of my uterus, because I'm telling you guys, when they told us we had a miscarriage, I felt like I already knew we miscarried, because I had a bump of what I thought was a little baby bump, like right dead center in the front or whatever. And even though they said it's too early to really have a baby bump, it was a bump there. And whenever somebody touched it, it was sore and it hurt and it was sensitive, and it was gone, completely gone. So when she said that the babies were gone, I said, I know, because the bump is gone. So what I think is that I think that a blood vessel broke on the outside of my uterus during the retrieval, and underneath of the thin layer, it was just collecting blood and collecting blood and collecting blood. And then with all the activity I was doing yesterday with fishing and everything, I think that that it burst, because it was the gush of blood, and then it was like three more flows of blood, and then it was over. By the time they wanted a urine sample in the hospital, when I went to the bathroom, you would have never knew it had happened. And when I say my urine was clear, it was clear, like not a sign of anything. And this huge, looked like a jellyfish blood clot came out. And that's what I thought the babies were in, because it was a huge blood clot. But I really think that I had, because that bump is gone off, my stomach isn't tender anymore or anything. Like, my stomach was really sore. I just thought it was because it was two. But it's not sore anymore. And that bump is gone off my stomach. I don't have that, the baby, what I thought was a baby bump. So that's it. I go and get released from the fertility center on Monday. We're getting 3D shots. I'll get back at you guys then. But the babies look really good last night. We went to labor and delivery afterwards for some observation, and then they let us come home. And my husband went to get me some food, so I figure this would be a good time to make this video. And I'll upload it again, but I'm on bed rest till then. And I'm sorry I'm super ugly, but I wanted to tell you guys before my mom made me forget. You know how, like, you have kids and after the pain is over, you forget all about it? I didn't want to forget what happened and not be able to tell you. And so that's it. Okay, bye.